last session. You fought some. You've explored a couple of rooms. You picked up a new friend. And you. What do you guys want to do?
Tell the internet to go fuck itself.
Oh, have you started the recording? Okay, good. Then yes, the internet needs to fuck itself, just like it knows it should.
We are going to read our clue and then figure out what's going on here.
All right. Did I share that with you already?
Believe you did. And it didn't make no sense to nobody.
I think you're right about that.
Did we want to go back to the weird room we already looked at, or start exploring some of our other options here?
So I guess at this point, I have to make a case of how do we want to approach the rest of the tomb, because we've been doing kind of like a completionist angle at first and still missing a ton of stuff. Do we want to keep trying to find everything, or do we want to start trying to find what we're here for?
Eve
Baron just wants treasure.
Yeah, Eve has brought up like twice now, both on the floor above this and towards the end of the top floor, like everybody's got a spirit. We don't necessarily need to do the Tomb of the Gods. We can keep looking for other artifacts, but at this point we're just wearing ourselves down on some of the rooms, so if we don't find a way through immediately, we can just head deeper and look for the Soulmonger.
Yeah. So like anything that seems risky, we can kind of just scooch right on by.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Andrew's gonna walk over here and look down this hallway. I'm sure he's not at all gonna be shot by whatever that is on the wall.
29.
29 damage, Jesus.
A huge carving of a snarling jackal's head protrudes from the wall at the end of this corridor. A chamber is visible through the gaps between its fangs.
Bender's gonna point at it and go, "Hey, it's like the room with the skull guy in it. You know, the kid that didn't know it was dead."
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah, remember you he crawled through the mouth and then came back out and it did the lights?
Yeah, it was
It was Kayleen.
It was terrifying.
Yeah. Let me go open the clue to this level real quick.
Darren's gonna look around the corner.
All right. Yep. See that jackal? Snarling jackal's head.
Mander's gonna kind of take it slow, avoid the moss, of course, and step. He doesn't want to be like, I'm not moving Mander all the way to the jackal, but trying to get a better look at what's through the mouth.
Okay. When you look through it, 4 torches illuminate stone sphinxes crouched in the corners of this 15-foot-high room. The torches cast flickering light across hieroglyphs carved into a tiled floor. At the center of the room, a gold-inlaid funeral barge stands atop a 3-foot-tall stone dais. Resting on the deck of the barge is a small golden sarcophagus decorated with horned rabbits. A dark shaft opens in the ceiling directly above the barge.
Oh shit, don't go in there.
As you look, a slab of wall suddenly grinds upward to the east, and a dwarf wearing a turban and chainmail creeps into the tomb. He brandishes a shield in front of him as he treads cautiously across the floor. A loud click sounds out as the dwarf steps onto one of the floor tiles. Then a deafening buzzing rises as locusts pour out of the mouths of the Sphinx statues, quickly engulfing him. He tries to fight them off to no avail. When the cloud of insect vanishes, nothing of the dwarf remains except his bones and his gear. Huh? And I thought they smelled bad on the outside, huh?
So Eve's gonna...
This is the same as the room. We came through that thing in the ceiling before, remember?
Right. Eve's gonna point out that that dwarf was already dead when we came in from above. This was like some kind of vision. Like this was watching him die. So, that's right, Ken? Like, he was dead for a while when we looked down
Yes.
from above? Okay.
Yes. Well, when the people who went down, you couldn't. People that stayed up above didn't see it, but the ones who went
Yeah.
down saw it. So
Well, I think Mandrid was one of
Man-
those, because I remember
it
him
was-
being pissed at you attacking with Locust.
yes,
It was Mandrid and I'm pretty sure.
I believe so. Yes.
Eve's gonna ask, what was the skull's name? Yara?
Yara.
Yara. Hey Yara, how long ago did that dwarf die?
4 score and 7 years ago. Your mother's a whore. Ha!
My mother's a saint.
Can someone cast that spell Silence on an area centered on the skull?
Does anyone have that spell Silence?
That's what I was asking pretty much, yeah.
Don't got it.
So, how close is the dwarves' remains to the mouth of the thing here?
Not close at all. Again, the door opened to the side, so kind of the slab opens over here, and the dwarf is just a few steps from the door.
We can't see
I
that.
mean, I could fly in and get the dwarf if we want the dwarf.
Well, you can't. No, the space between the teeth is only like 2 inches. You can't crawl through that phase.
There's a dynamic lighting wall. We see nothing but black.
Okay, so the room opens in front of you, but the body is off to the right, and he walked through a door that opened off to the right of the room.
Oh, okay.
I gotcha.
If you just push yourself through the wall, like real quick, you can see it. Like it's grayed out still, but you can see the outline of the room once you go back. But yeah, that's like the room. Like we have to find out what symbol we're supposed to walk on for that room. So we could check the handout with that in mind and see if anything.
So the clue from the floor above was into darkness descend. It didn't give us anything about the order of the tiles, and I don't remember what the order was, but we saw the
vulture is the first step.
Is that the one that the dwarf died on?
Let's see here. 1 second.
Is one of the symbols a vulture?
Yes.
Okay. Thought we might want to just clarify that real quick.
Does it tell me? Sorry. He did not die in a vulture. I can't find my chart, but he didn't die in a vulture.
Okay, so he stepped on the vulture and he stepped on another one and then died. Well, it looks like there's another entrance, so we need not climb through this statue. So let's try going around, and we can handle that room when we get to it.
Yeah, you can't climb through that mouth anyways.
Okay, well then that makes it easy.
There are 2 doors you haven't gone through back the other way you came.
That's true.
And there's still the Heidi place. Like there's more places off of the back staircase.
Start.
What was that, Theron? Tyler.
He just went very quiet.
Did we lose a druid?
We may have for a second.
He was talking, then he wasn't.
His thing keeps lighting up.
We cannot hear you, if that's what he's asking.
Unless anything stops.
Be right back.
Okay. Unless Theron has a reason to stop me, Mandrid's gonna step into the hallway.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
When I look down this staircase here, does that take you to the bottom floor? Like that's the 4th floor, and that's the bottom one, right?
It does appear so.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to go to the bottom floor?
I just wanted to make sure that's what that was going on.
The end of the hallway over here looks like there's like a puddle, a little puddle of water.
Oh, that means you're gonna get attacked, or at least have your weapon out.
Tyler, are you back? Theron.
He's lighting up, but he's not.
Hearable.
One clue says walk through water, so Mandarin's gonna stomp
Walk through
on
water
him.
with weapon in hand.
Yeah.
It's all one sentence. There's periods.
Mandarin, he always has his fucking weapon out.
Fair.
That's what she said.
Ooh. I'm gonna wait until we have our druid to progress, I guess. But just kind of cursory glance for traps, and then walk to the water, to the edge of the water, but not into the water, to see what I can see as
Okay.
Mandarin.
Yeah, it's just like a thin sheen of water. But you can go into the edge, look around the corner, give me a perception check if you like.
Yeah, I don't have all my character sheets open. I didn't realize I was doing multiples.
Theron, please say hello. Nope, still can't hear you. Have you tried plugging in and unplugging and plugging back in your microphone or your headset?
That's what he was doing.
Yes, I see that. Thank you.
Very good at that.
13 on Mandarin's perception.
Okay. So let's see here. Describing for you what you see. Still puddles of water cover the floor of this 15-foot wide hallway. The walls are slick with moisture and set with murals showing animal-headed humanoids in armor, most of which appear to brandish real weapons hanging on the walls. A 3-foot-high crawlway in the east wall is flush with the floor. At the far end of the hall, a rippling, transparent curtain of water fills a stone archway. Beyond the curtain, you see another hallway that looks similar to the one in which you stand. Also, what you notice is that out of some of the purple moss, an ice stalk shoots up, looks around, stares at Mandarin, winks, and then disappears back into the purple moss.
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
Hey!
I was trying to swap.
Nope, we lost you again.
Trying to, and then you cut out. What did you say? An ice? What came
An
up
ice
and
stalk.
what?
Ice dock.
Oh, ice
Like a
stalk.
frog hemoth sort of situation.
And where was it?
It's in the purple moss.
Yeah, but like behind us?
Yeah, behind you, like 5-10 feet behind you.
Yeah, we can't hear it there anymore. Tyler.
Mandarin's gonna head straight towards where that ice stalk was and start poking with his sword then.
Okay.
That seems like an excellent idea.
All right.
Is this working now?
Yes, it
Hey,
is now working.
you're back.
Yeah, never doing that again.
What did you do? So Mandarin kind of shuffles Eve out of the way to head over there to start doing that. Feel free to move the token if you need to more appropriately put him, but...
So yeah, you go and you you poke at the thing. It doesn't, just regular physical attack doesn't seem to have any effect. Tyler, if you were talking, we lost you again. I don't know what you're messing with, but it's not working.
Kiss on a.
Oh, you were there for a second.
Yep.
I have faith in you. Mandarin's gonna turn to Theron and Karen and say, "Did anyone else see that?"
Karen's investigating this hole in the wall, so no.
What hole in the wall? Where are you at?
She's on the other end of the hallway.
Ah, yes. This is one of the crawl spaces. You've seen several of those.
Like, is it human-sized?
It's like halfling size, so you can get through, but you have to crawl.
All right. Karen would like to send the bat down the pipe.
Okay. Goes down the pipe. Ahead of you, the face of a snarling minotaur is etched into a sheet of iron that bisects the crawlway. Its eyes have been cut out, letting you see through the sheet. beyond which the tunnel continues onward.
Oh, Karen is gonna squeeze herself up there and investigate more personally with this warlock situation.
Hear me now?
Yep.
Yep.
Nope. 9 more.
Do you need me to like mail you a headset?
Karen, what are you doing?
Karen's just looking at this cool like thing.
Okay.
Seeing if
you
there's
can
any way
give
to like
me-
potentially move it.
Okay, you can give me an investigation check if you like. Tyler, do you happen to have like a mobile phone you could use, like your Wi-Fi, your Discord on Wi-Fi, and talk on that? Okay. Karen, it looks like you could actually lift that up. It'd be quite heavy because it's made out of bronze. But you could probably, it looks like you could like lift it up with a athletics check.
Okay. Karen's gonna do that, being careful not to put herself like underneath it or
Okay.
anything, because if it's like really heavy, she doesn't want it to crush her.
Okay. Give me a athletics round. Yeah, you're able to lift it up, and as you lift it up and you push it towards the top, you hear a click, like it locks in place.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna yell back out of the tube towards the party and be like, "Hey guys, I found like an alternate path not mentioned in the riddle."
Okay. Metagaming me sees this tube heading towards that trap that Ken was so excited that people hadn't found a way into. In character me, into the tube.
The thing slams down.
Metagaming, wait, like in front of, like I haven't crossed it.
Right. So in front of you, as you go right across, it slams down. It stays up for a minute. So I was timing out a minute.
Okay. I was like, I'm still on this side, right? Like I haven't been.
So yes, it slams back down.
Okay, but no, we went through that trap that we desactivated that trap that Ken got so excited about, and then we crawled through that crawl space, and it took us to the golden egg room, didn't it?
Yeah, well, again, totally all metagaming. That room looks into the trap that I think we're about to crawl into, but away! Do you want Mandra to go first?
Yeah, I definitely invite Manor to go first.
Okay. Mandrid will attempt to lift the thing.
Okay. Athletics check.
Let me juggle some screens here.
So is this a window? Is that what this is like? Or you just like accidentally passed your character through it?
No,
I'm
he
confused.
described us looking through a window out of that room, like into the darkness down here.
Right.
Oh, fun.
All right. So you're able to get through. Who's going to go last through it?
It would either be Eve or Theron. I got Eve last on the map,
Okay.
so I guess
Very good.
that.
Eve, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Dead. I didn't make the minute, guys.
Squished.
It's a tight squeeze. It's like rough terrain. So yeah, the last person who's going to have to take it. Some danger there. Luckily, you're fully rested, so it won't be that bad for you.
Still only half die.
Yeah, 26 damage.
What the? Oh, my number lock is off. Why the fuck is my number lock off? 38 damage.
Yeah.
It's slashing. As it comes down, like, just scrapes some of the flesh off your back.
Some.
Thanks for holding that up, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself while people explore this next hallway. So I will take that damage,
Okay.
and then I will be healing in just a second once I do this math.
Haha, that was a close shave.
Oh, he made it through. Good job,
Okay.
Yara.
Can I push Yara to the other side and like slam it down?
You lift up just a little bit, push him up, and then he just poofs back into appearance right next to you.
Oh, that's nice.
He's, I'm your constant companion. I love this irritates Matt so much. It makes me so happy.
Definitely irritates me.
If there's anything that anyone should enjoy that's an undead skull floating around chatting with you, it's Karen.
He's not nearly morbid enough.
All right. Amanda, looking through that little tunnel there, just kind of opens into a large room. You can see a balcony. At the other end, you do see I wish I could find a good picture of this to show you guys. There's like a hole in the floor that goes down into like the circular tunnel.
Oh, okay. So this is the hole.
drum. Yeah.
This crawl space that we're looking through, does it come straight out at floor level, or is this like a drop?
It's a drop.
Okay. Mandarin's gonna crawl in to get a better look at what's going on here. I see another lever.
Yep.
It's always better to be on the lever side than the side without the lever.
Well, we're on the side without the lever.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I could take it or lever.
There's a lever on each. And it has dark vision. There's a lever on each side. Two balconies face each other over a vast pit. Between the balconies hover 5 wooden platforms, each one a disc 10 feet across. A single torch burns above each balcony. On the east balcony stands a rough-hewn, 15-foot-tall statue of a hulking fiend with furled wings and clenched fists. Set into the wall on the west balcony is a rusty lever in the up position.
So, fun fact, we only have 60-foot dark vision. Is this room lit throughout, or...?
Not throughout, no. It's dimly lit, so I'll say you can tell there's kind of the statue on the other end. You can't see exactly what's going on with it.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Karen can report for you guys. She has unlimited dark vision.
How far down is the drop from the tube we're in?
Uh, 15 feet.
And the floor... Up
Actually, no,
to...
I'm sorry, I lied. I think I might have just read you the wrong... Yeah, I read the wrong thing. One second. When I read you the right one, I'm telling you the wrong information. How high did I say it was? It's a vast pit.
Oh, vast pit.
Uh, 60 feet.
Okay.
So it's a 60-foot drop from where we're at to...
Yep.
So Mandrid's like crawling through this tube, gets to the end, sees the pit, checks out the room, and he's going to kind of just call back over his shoulder to say, well, it's kind of a dead end. Some big kind of pit. It looks like there's stepping stones to get across it or something, but not much that we can do from this tunnel, so we need to turn around. And he's going to start scooching backwards.
Karen's gonna like put a hand on his like back and be like, nonsense, and hand him like a rope with a grappling hook end. Cause he had engineering pack.
Can y'all hear me?
Hey, buddy.
All right, let's see if this works.
So far, it is compatible.
Awesome.
Mandarin's gonna take grappling hook rope and keeping the rope either handed to Karen or whatever. He's gonna try to chuck a grappling hook to the railing.
Okay. Give me a ranged attack roll. Tyler, were you saying something?
No, I don't know how well this is going to work. I got no push to talk, but we'll see.
Okay. It'll function.
Better than silence.
Yep.
I am on the wrong character sheet. I'm gonna just roll D20 and add 1.
Okay.
Fail.
So he forgets to hold on to the rope, and it goes sailing off into the darkness. Clank, clank.
I did
clank,
specifically say I handed the end of the rope to Karen. So this
Okay.
is
He did mention that.
Mandrid, let's go. But then Karen's like, "Are you fucking stupid?" So Mandrid will grab it and wheel it back up and try to chuck it again.
Karen will whack Manders in the back of the head with like a slap and be like, "Dude, seriously?"
I'm gonna chuck it again.
Okay.
Hey!
All right. It is super secure. I won't even make you guys do a roll to confirm you can climb across at this point. You can just go ahead and get across with that.
Fantastic.
Like he finds a hook in the wall, he mounts it to it, and it's all good.
Look, we avoided that trap we were so worried about. I'm assuming that's what we just avoided, is like from this area to get to the top of the staircase.
Yeah, that's so. Was the hole like at the end of the hallway, or is there
Yeah.
more to see past that?
There's a hole, and then it goes down into the tumbler.
Yeah, but like immediately after the hole, there is a solid wall. Like that's the end of the
Yeah.
hall.
That's
Okay.
that's the end of the hallway. And from that side, you didn't see the window. Like it was a one-way window, magic window.
Okay, I got you. Eve's gonna step a couple of steps up the stairs just to try and see if there's one of the many secret doors or what at the top of these stairs.
Okay. You give me a perception or investigation check if you like.
Oh, too many character sheets. I need to upgrade to like 7 monitors.
I almost bought another monitor today, but I couldn't quite justify spending $150. You do not see a door.
Okay, I'm gonna push on the wall.
Okay, you push on the wall. You don't see any handle or anything. It's just a wall.
Cool. And chop my happy ass right on back down.
Okay.
Wait, so right now it seems as though those stairs lead to nothing?
Yes.
Okay.
If anybody else wants to investigate, you feel free. But so far, you did not see anything.
Karen's gonna like huff and be like, "Do I have to do everything myself?" Looking at Mandrid.
Mandrid's gonna flip the lever.
Mander's going to flip the lever?
I mean, Mandrid's gonna wait patiently like a good paladin. And
No. If Mander wants to flip the lever, he can flip the lever.
Karen's not helping. Mandrid can absolutely flip the lever. Karen's gonna do it eventually.
That's what I was afraid of. I wanted to be the lever flipper.
Okay. So, Karen, give me a perception check real quick.
I did. It was not great.
It was not. You do not see a.
It's working now.
Yes.
Hey.
Good.
It was working, and then it stopped working, I guess, because I just thought you were being quiet.
No, I'm using my Bluetooth headphone, and they were out of charge, of course.
That makes sense.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna go turn you up and immediately regret it next week when you're at 1,000,000% volume.
Well, this seems to work better than using those $20 headphones I've been using for the last couple of years. So I may just start over to this.
Cool.
We all agreed that you're going to flip the lever.
There's a
Good.
lever.
You're standing right next to it.
All right, so I'm going to take a couple steps back, and ask Starfallen to pull the lever. Can she pull the lever?
Oh, let's see here.
I was hoping for a veggie pygmy.
No, I already used that.
You guys took a long rest. You haven't used it yet.
Oh. Well, if this doesn't work, then I'll be using the Venture Pygmy.
Yes, it will be able to flip it. Does
All
anybody
right,
have
so what
Does anybody have Kubas on and like the spirit?
Kubazan?
Mm,
Which
I don't
one
think
is
no,
that?
you don't. You haven't found him yet. Never mind. That was the Froghemoth.
No, we don't.
Okay. One moment. I need to get on my DMG.
It's gonna activate the statue, isn't it?
First thing it does, it activates the statue. On what Karen's the only one that can see it, but you see its hand. Each of its palms, like it has clenched fists. They each open. Okay.
Karen's gonna like immediately be like, "Guys, searching for a door up the staircase. New priority."
Okay. However, what you also notice, Karen, and all of you are going to notice this, is all of a sudden a massive, powerful wind howls through the room, and it sounds like the howling of the damned. And I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh,
New
my
development.
favorite.
I'm gonna look at everybody else like they just betrayed me. Yes, they did.
To be fair, Theron's wonderful recommendations have killed 2 of our party members.
Therein lies the problem.
I mean, they're not supposed to. Y'all are supposed to kill me.
Yara, what's the lever do?
All right, let's see here. Who's up first? Eve is up first. Eve, would you do me a favor, please? Would you roll me a D100?
I don't want to.
I'd rather not.
Oh, actually, first you get a wisdom saving throw. I apologize.
Well, I already typed the
Why did I pull
D100.
this lever to begin with?
Okay, you still get your wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, guy, calm
Sorry, I'm
down.
dying.
I just want to let you know
Why
I
did I
already
pull this
typed it
lever?
into the box.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. All right. Sorry, what Tyler? What was that?
Because you
Alright,
make
So real
poor
quick,
life choices.
why did I pull this lever?
Because we pulled a
Okay.
Theron and told you to, and you did it.
The best part is I was
Yeah.
pretty sure I knew what was going to happen.
Well, see, because I could have just flown across this thing.
Me too. I have fly.
Okay.
Mandarin could fly.
So why did I pull the lever?
Because
Because I wanted to see what would actually happen. I had a theory. The howling wind I did not predict.
So, Evelyn, you are stunned until you
Alright.
save out of it.
Okay.
Theron, wisdom save, please.
Well, this is going well.
Theron, you need to make a save. Wisdom's that you use. And you draw it again.
I will open his character sheet right now. Hey.
Okay. Theron, you make your... was that you that rolled it, or was that Theron that rolled it?
No, Tyler did it.
Tyler did? All right. Tyler,
Yeah.
you are not... you managed to save against the wind. The wind is blowing fiercely. It's almost too loud to see, but you can see Eve just like standing stunned. Almost like as if she was struck dumb.
Yeah.
Karen quite enjoys this lovely new wind.
Kind of blows. And there he goes.
There he goes. All right, well, Karen, wisdom save.
Does it work as Karen doesn't have a soul?
No. Oh, so we have to make a save. Tyler, you're back. Can you hear? Tyler, can we hear you? Nope. Karen, roll me a D100. Okay, so you are...
Holy shit. We rolled the same number on a D100.
Yep, you
You're
did.
welcome.
So you are also stunned. Tyler, is there anything you want to do since you are not stunned? You could try and jump across to the platforms if you wanted to, or if you want to try and fly across somehow, you can. You can do something to your companions, whatever actions you want to take.
Find a door. And throw Eve out of it.
Okay.
I vote we make him type.
Okay, we will wait a sec. One Mississippi.
I think he's in Alabama.
Nailed it, Ken.
Well, I'm having fun. How are y'all doing?
Can you hear
Excited
me
for the
now?
holidays? Hey, he's there.
He's back.
Hello.
Back again,
Guys.
yes. Yes.
Okay. Hi. All right. So, I kind of missed what we were doing in this room here. So
You don't know what you're doing. What happened was you flipped the switch. The wind started blowing. How far is your dark vision?
Which
Sorry?
way is the wind coming from?
It's blowing like crossways, actually. So
it's
like this way.
okay. I'm going to flip the switch again.
Okay. The wind turns off. Do 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 do.
So you cut out. Did anything happen?
I'm checking real quick. The wind stops. How far is your dark vision?
60 feet.
60 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
So you'd also be able to see the statue's hands closing. Normally the madness would actually continue, but since it's just stunned, eventually it will wear off because it's short term. So after about a minute or two, Eve and Karen are functional.
Wait, hold on. Madness was an option?
I was rolling on the short term madness tables.
Oh,
This is
well, that's good to know.
So I can look at everyone else and let's not touch the lever again.
Eve's gonna look at Karen and go, "So, secret door?"
Karen's like, all right, one more shot. There has to be a way out of this room.
If you guys can just spend for however much, if you take half an hour, you'll find the door.
Okay.
So while they're doing that, Theron's going to shift into a bird
Okay.
and, well, I guess a giant owl, and fly across the gap here to the other side. Is
Okay.
there anything on this little star here that we can?
That's the
Do it.
It's a
statue.
giant demon statue.
It's a giant demon statue. That's the statue that when you pull the lever, the hands open. Right now, they're clenched into fists.
Okay. Is there anything on it?
You can give me a perception check if you like.
I wonder if there's something in the fist that you could like grab with the wind blowing.
Could be.
Can I use my own perception because I don't the hold up.
Why don't we send him over there and then have someone flip the lever, and then if the fist's open, he can tell us.
Yeah,
It's a very high risk
I'm already over
endeavor.
there.
I mean, we just flip the lever again, right? What's the chances we'll
Yeah.
both be stunned once again?
Yeah, so Theron, you're over there. You can roll your own perception, Theron. You're still all your mental stats are you.
Okay.
Bless you.
It was my water cup. All right. There's nothing written on it. It looks like you're a holy sort of person. You would recognize it with that check as being a Niconoloth, which is a kind of a fiend. But you can't tell what's in the hands. If there's anything in the hands, it's clenched tightly in them.
Do I know anything about those?
You can give me an Arcana or Religion check. Let's see here. They are. All you know about them is that those are Yugoloths, which are neutral evil. They're kind of mercenaries that fight on either side of the blood war.
Ah.
You have a picture of this thing?
Sorry, Tyler, what were we saying?
I was going to ask, is there anything in his hand?
The hands are currently closed tight.
Okay.
But you saw from the other side when the lever was pulled, they were open. But you couldn't see from where you were if there's anything in them.
Okay, but there's like nothing I can see sticking out of the hands.
Not
How big
currently.
is it?
How big is it?
Big enough?
Hmm?
Is it big enough that it could be holding something inside of it?
Yes, absolutely. The statue's probably like 10 feet tall.
Mander's gonna shout across at you. Do you want me to pull the lever? Oh, it's only got 2 arms.
You're gonna see Theron flat there for a little while, kind of looking back and forth between the empty space at the bottom. Y'all. Then he's gonna shift back into Theron and yell back to pull the lever.
Okay. Eve's gonna get as far up these stairs as possible before any lever flipping happens. And Mander's gonna flip the lever.
Okay, are you going to take the time to find the door before you flip the lever? Because you haven't found it yet, because Theron flew across.
Yeah, in my head, we hadn't found the door yet. The Theron Mandrid lever flipping statue investigating was happening while we were looking for the door.
Okay,
But
very good.
Up to the group.
No,
Karen would threaten Mandrid, like, if you pull this lever before I find this door, I will blow you off this balcony.
Well, then you better find the door faster. And Mandrid grabs the lever.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
I haven't flipped it yet.
You said he flipped the lever.
I said he grabbed the lever.
Everybody roll initiative. Don't play. You're not playing semantic games with me tonight. I've got an inch long blister on my foot. It hurts.
Oh my Jesus. I was joking that I said I flipped the lever and then I got threatened by Karen. So,
yes.
Like, he did the eye contact, cat about to knock something off the counter, like, stare, and then grab the lever.
Okay. Theron, wisdom saving throw, please.
Great, the guy that can get stuff out of the hands is going to get stunned on the other side.
Stunned is not the worst option, guys. That's like...
He's also got the best wisdom save.
All of us actually have pretty decent wisdom saves. Like, we really rolled poorly.
Theron, if you're still there, and...
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Not Mandrid. He has a very bad wisdom save, apparently.
Alright.
+0.
Okay. You make that save. When you see it open, there are, in fact, in the hands, there are 2 crystals. They look like eyes. And there are... One of them is white. One of them is scarlet. They're 1 inch across.
Neat.
Okay. If I summon a pygmy, will we both be able to grab a before? Well, during this turn.
Yeah, I mean, you can grab them both. They're close enough. You can grab one of each of them.
Okay, I'm gonna grab both of them.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna yell, pull the lever.
All right, Karen. Wisdom save, please.
Alrighty. God damn it, Karen.
Karen, D100.
Sex change.
You experience an overpowering urge to eat something strange, such as dirt, slime, or offal.
Or what about green or purple moss?
Oh no.
That's pretty strange.
Great. I'm going to bend down and start looking for dirt, I guess.
Okay, I mean, you got some of that purple moss right there at the bottom of the stairs.
Fair. I'll start to push past Eve.
Okay.
This is going to be unpleasant.
I mean, at least it's not yellow mold.
True, I guess. Can't imagine it tastes great, though.
Everything purple is grape flavored, you know that.
Right, I forgot. Purple drink.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
God damn it. God damn it, Karen.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off. You died of some weird moss.
What'd be a good thing to say?
Puke violently for the rest of combat while this demon eats my head.
One of the eyeballs pops out and looks at you, Karen, as you start eating it. And like, it's only one eye, and it doesn't really have an eyelid or anything, but you can still see it still seems very confused. And you take 19 psychic damage.
19 psychic damage?
Yep.
The eyes are part of the moss.
Mandrid, wisdom save, please.
Is psychic damage magical? I don't know how damage types, like, non-physical ones work.
It's not magical.
Okay.
Not intrinsically. It might be, but it's not intrinsically.
So in this situation, is it?
It is not.
Okay.
That is a failed save, so roll me a d100, please.
Also, I forgot he has that stupid fucking aura. So it's
Oh yeah, the Mandrid aura.
Yeah.
plus 3.
Okay.
Thanks to saves.
Okay, very good. So Mandrid does succeed.
Wow, so you mean I made the save by 1?
You made it exactly, yes. DC was 20.
Neat. He flips the lever.
Okay. Wind stops. Eve, you are not affected.
Yeah, what up, rolling last on initiative, boys?
Karen's just gonna like look at the food and the crap in her mouth and be like, "Well, that's disappointing."
I wonder how long that lasts.
That's a good point. The madness does not necessarily end.
Well, that's disappointing.
What a twist. For speed, we'll just say it ends. Because I closed the book. Alright, so Karen, you stand up, you have a headache, your mouth tastes like moss. Theron, you have two glass eyeballs, crystal eyeballs.
Guys? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Okay. Voice on the phone app sucks. Just
Yep.
randomly disconnects.
Lost
Alright.
it. There.
So, Karen, how do you think Vegapig?
How do I think Vegapigmies taste?
Because if that thing lasts for a while longer, I'm summoning a Vegapig once we get back.
No, we just said that the man has ended when the wind ended, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
Twitch chat is curious if the glass eyeballs can see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
They can't see anything right now.
No, they're significantly older than 18.
Haha! Didn't your mother ever tell you not to play with your moss? Haha!
So Theron just realized he's away from the ghost, or the skull. And
Mm-hmm.
it might not be so bad over here.
Eve's gonna start looking for the door again.
Okay. So after some time, you are able to find the door. I will pop it for you.
Okay, can I find the door?
There's no door on that side. There is one of the little crawl spaces.
Yeah, let's split that party.
If you like.
Karen's like,
you could
yeah,
either-
of course. Make
Yeah.
whatever horrible decisions you want.
Karen, you could crawl. Theron, you could crawl through the tunnel. You could jump across the platforms. You could fly across again if you wanted to. Whatever you want to do. You got like 10, 15 minutes while I find the door.
Well, do I know that this is here?
Yeah, if you look around as you looked around the statue, you would have noticed it.
Oh, and the last time we went through these things, it closed, right?
No, that was the like Minotaur plate thing.
Yeah, there was like a Minotaur plate in it.
You don't see any plate in this one.
Okay.
I didn't explicitly
Oh, you
state
know
this
what?
otherwise, so Mandrid pulls the grappling hook back up.
Okay. Theron, what?
So I really don't want to split the party, and I figured that if worst comes to worst, we can just wait an hour and I can get back. So I'm going to shift back into a bird and fly across.
All right. Very good. Theron goes back across. You guys find the door and you walk into the next room. I assume you go in the next room?
I open the door to the next room. I don't step inside yet.
Okay. A 15-foot wide, 15-foot deep pit dominates this chamber.
So while y'all are doing that, I'm just going to be investigating whatever these these
The eye
things were
stalks?
that I picked up on the other side.
Oh, the eyeballs? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check.
Are they shiny?
Yes, they're very shiny. And this kind of look like crystal marbles, but they have like a cat's eye in each one.
I have identify as a
Tell
ritual.
everybody, I went over there. He had these nice marbles over here. I'm really sure what they're for.
And it says you grab the statue's marbles?
Karen will ask if she can take the one of the eyes.
Okay, good.
Somebody else has identified too, right? So that we don't have to like waste time casting it twice because it takes 10 minutes.
I have it.
I'm a druid. We don't have identify.
Yeah, so we both have identified. You have it as a ritual too, right?
I do not. I don't have identify.
I have it as a ritual. Eve does.
Cool. So Eve and Karen both have identify as a ritual if we want to identify both the eyes.
When you cast it, they don't show up as magical.
Maybe they go in the Minotaur.
Maybe. Let's handle this one room at a time. Giant pit in this next room.
Karen will like obviously change focus in like a not subtle head turn.
All right. A 15-foot wide, 15-foot deep pit dominates this chamber. At the bottom of the pit, an 8-foot tall clay figure stands motionless beside a stone treasure chest. A silver key hangs from a cord around the figure's neck. 2 9-foot tall stone statues stand atop plinths on either side of the pit. A third plinth against the south wall stands empty. One of the statues depicts a hooded, bearded male figure with his left hand held high, index finger pointed up. The other figure portrays an armored male knight with his gauntleted right hand extended, its palm facing inward toward the knight.
You said gauntleted knight, right hand extended with the palm inward towards the knight?
Right.
So he's like staring at his own hand?
Yes.
Okay.
And they're both 9 feet tall.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm trying to like take notes to remember things if we skip them. Mandarin's gonna step into the room, being careful to stick along the walls. The statue down in the hole next to the treasure chest, does it look of the same make and design as the two up here on plinths?
It looks like a statue. It's maybe not quite as nicely made as the two up above.
Okay, but like height-wise?
Same size, yes.
Okay, so it is possible. I could make an educated guess that it might have come off the third plinth, maybe.
It could be a guess you make.
Yeah, it's not outside the realm of possibility.
Not outside the realm of possibility.
Okay, Andrew's gonna scooch around, and I see a door now. Looking down at the front of the treasure chest, does it look like it has like a lock that would be unlocked with that silver key? Like it has a key lock?
If you guys kind of look down into the pit, yes, it does kind of look like there's a lock in the chest.
Mander's gonna point out there's a key on that guy's neck, and it looks like it goes in that box, but I am not crawling down there.
I'm going to kind of glance around at everyone else and say, Pygmy?
Karen is going to leap up and stand on top of the third plinth.
Okay. You stand on top of the third plinth.
Cool.
We could do the pygmy, or mage hand is always a thing. The statue that has the silver key, like the key is not part of the statue. It's on a cord or chain.
Like a necklace.
It's on a necklace around the neck.
Yeah, you could just
Oh,
mage
okay,
hand
which
it off.
one
Yeah,
is
I was
the
gonna say,
necklace
oh,
on?
it's such a bad idea, but I could summon a mage hand real quick.
Karen's like, that's a great idea, and she does exactly that.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. Let me check one thing real quick.
We're gonna be fine, guys. We're gonna be fine.
Let's see, mage. I will say yes. You are able to use Mage Hand to pick the necklace off the neck of the guy and put it into the chest and turn it, and it turns just fine.
Okay. Can I lift the lid of the chest with the mage hand?
Yes, you can.
I would like to do that, please.
Okay. Inside the chest, there are two more eyeballs, crystal eyeballs. One is pale green, the other is pink.
I will scoop those up also with the mage hand and return them. Actually, I'll just have the mage hand bring them right to Theron and be like, here, you can keep track of these.
Okay. As it reaches the top of the pit, your mage hand...
Just
Sorry.
say, sure.
Well, no, you don't, because as they reach the top of the pit, they bounce off something invisible, preventing them from raising above.
Mander's gonna kind of poke with his weapon to see if his weapon also hits the invisible force field.
It does.
Oh, tits. I'm glad we didn't go down there.
Tell your mage hand to shut the box. Maybe it turns the force field off.
I will send my mage hand back down and try that.
Okay. Set the mage hand back down. You close the lid of the box. You come back up. Nothing happens. Still can't go through.
My mage hand will hold the eyes in its fist and knock on the barrier as if it's knocking on a door.
He's gonna speak up and say, maybe there's something we need to do with the statues to turn that off. One is pointing upward and the other one has his palm in. I'm gonna look up to see where the hooded bearded guy is pointing. Is there anything above him?
There's not anything above him.
So, thinking puzzle-wise, would Karen recognize either of these figures as gods?
Give me an Arcana check. Yes. The god on the left, the robed figure, is Azuth, the god of wizardry. The god on the right is Torm, the god of courage and self-sacrifice.
I should have totally recognized the Zeus, because that's my boy.
Oh, then yes, you would have totally recognized Azuth.
Karen will look over at the follower of Azuth and be like, is there a pose he's supposed to be in or something?
So which one's Azuth? Left or right?
Left.
Our left, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Right. I'm gonna kind of give Azuth a look over and see if, knowing Azuth, being a cleric of Azuth, if I recognize anything out of place, anything weird, or if I know why he would be standing with his palm that way.
Okay. You can give me a perception or investigation check if you like.
Wait.
Karen's first suggestion is can you rotate his hand so it's not
Azuth is pointing up and Torm is gauntleted with the hand, right?
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to make sure that I had him backwards in my mind. So Azuth is pointing up, and would I know why he would be pointing like that?
No. It is a very godly kind of pose, just kind of like, very dominant sort of pose.
I'm gonna give the statue a once over and see if there's any kind of like with how the key was not part of the statue. I want to see if there's anything here to work with.
Okay, you don't actually have to make a check. When you go and investigate the statue, it looks like the statue is on a spring-loaded rotating gear. So, like, Zuth looks like it can spin to the right. It can rotate around.
Towards the pit.
Yes.
Okay. Eve's gonna call out. It looks like the statue can rotate. Theron, does that one rotate as well? And if so, which way?
Theron's gonna try and move it.
Okay.
Where is it?
Are you're actually going to move it?
Say no.
I can bear. Oh, sorry. Everything is cutting out. I hear about half of what y'all say.
So
what did you say again, Ken?
I said, did you say you actually moved the statue?
I was about to, but cut out with whatever you were trying to say.
I was just confirming that you moved the statue.
I was going to try to, yes.
Okay. Yes, the statue does move to the right. As you move the statue, Karen, because you're on the plinth, you teleport down into the pit.
Okay, I missed that. What'd you just say?
Karen teleported into the pit off the plinth. And when she does that, the statue, which is actually a stone golem, comes alive. Not because he touched it, because he turned it.
Yeah.
Yep. And we need to roll initiative.
Okay.
So Theron, just to review, you said you moved the statue. Statue moved. That triggered the third plinth, the blank plinth, to teleport Karen into the pit. And once Karen is in the pit, the golem activates, turning towards Karen.
Karen's going to start screaming like, "Turn the other one!" And she's also going to have her mage hand fly into her pocket with the gems, because that sounds useful.
On your turn, you can do that.
Is that a bonus action? How does command and mage hand work during combat? I have never used this as a combat spell. It's be interesting.
Aaron, did you try and say something?
I have to use my action
Yeah,
to control the hand.
working.
That sucks.
Okay.
Theron said, "Yeah, this isn't working."
Yeah, I heard that. So let's just get through this combat then, and then we'll call it a night for the night. I'm sorry, it took some convenient technical difficulties happen. Let's just get through this.
It's all good.
Me.
We'll get through the combat, and then we will get out. In the meantime, who's up first? Mandrid is up first. Yep, Mandrid is.
Mandrid is going to rush over and turn the other statue towards the pit.
Okay. Karen, would you like a even or odd?
Even?
Oh, God.
Okay. You teleport back onto the plinth.
Boop.
Why do I get the feeling that on a 1, a fucking stone golem would have come up here?
That's exactly what would have happened.
Actually, it's a clay golem, not a stone golem. I apologize. Karen, because it's not your turn, you have not yet had a chance to get the eyes.
Yes.
All right. Well, today we'll leave the conundrum there since you guys got on. There's no actual combat happening at the moment, so we'll leave it there for the time being. You guys can try and figure it out next week. Sorry about
what we gotta do.
Yep. Just gotta figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
So right is in, left is out.
Sorry, Theron, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll have to give me some New Year in the week. I'm sorry about this.
No worries.
No worries,
Shit
Jimmy.
happens.
It's like I tried to fix it, and then that just ended up breaking up.
That's usually what happens to me. I am not Mr. Fix-It.
Man, I can't fucking type.
All right, guys. All right.
I
Good night,
will see
gentlemen.
y'all later.
Thanks so much.
Yaj.
Y'all have fun and happy holidays and all that stuff. I'm out of town next week.
I am
so
also out of town
thanks.
next week.
That's right. Next week, no game. Week after game.
Got it.
Yes.
See y'all later.
Later.
See ya.
Bye.